Hello, welcome friends, Happy New Year, and welcome to this episode of the Word Cloud Tarot Show. Today is the 11th of January 2021, the first show of the year, and so we will do an episode about 2021, the year. We're going to use the cards to try and predict what might go on in 2021. We're going to use the Word Cloud Tarot deck, which is the deck I designed myself to be the easiest deck to use in the whole of Tarotdom. As you can see, the meanings of the cards are written on the card. No more looking them up in books or websites. Meanings are quite obviously and clearly written on the card. That makes them the easiest to use in the world, and it also makes them the most transparent so that you can see exactly what I'm doing as I read. Now, 2021 should be an interesting year, but how do we ask the cards about 2021? Well, we of course want to know various things about this single topic, so we will do an elemental spread, which gives us a card to represent all of the different elements of the year. We'll start, for instance, with a card about the air. No, we won't. We'll start with a card about fire. That's the fire aspect of the year, then the air aspect of the year, then the earth aspect of the year, then the water aspect of the year, and finally the spirit aspect of the year, which will tell us about the whole overall year itself. So we'll begin with the first of these cards. This represents the will of the year. It represents the fire of the year, and it's come out as the Four of Wands, which means completion. You see the little alien giving a little tick in the air there with his magic wand. Now, this particular card, the completion card, represents interconnectedness, unconnectedness, and stability. It represents a development and tranquility and strength and an apartment and prognosis, progress, all these things. Perhaps this will represent the completion of the fire of aspect of 2021. Perhaps that'll make more sense later when we've revealed all the other cards. For the air or influential aspect of 2021, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is known as satiety, and you can see there the little alien rubbing his tummy because he's full. This card represents divorce and unity. It represents stability and hazard. It represents marrying and tranquility and strength and harmony, encryption. Interesting things. What do we have under this card, do we think? The earth, ground aspect of 2021 is about the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about swiftness, and so of course you see our little alien with his wand running as fast as his long legs can carry him. The card is about frankness. It represents dreadfulness and slowness and strategy and decisions, resources, all these things. There's another card here for the water aspect of 2021. The water aspect of 21 will be represented by the 16th trump card. The 16th trump card is called the Tower, and it is represented by a collapsing tower. You'll notice that the tower is a bit wobbly there. A bit of an angle. The card represents catastrophe, as a collapsing tower does. It represents debt and annihilation and redundancy and workload and the inevitable abrupt incidents of a tsunami. Our final card that we're going to have in today's reading is this one here in the middle. It represents the spirit or overall aspect of 2021. And that's the 17th trump card. The 17th trump card is the Star. The Star represents prosperity. It represents wishes coming true, and of course also represents astrophysics and astronomy. It represents doubt and solitude and contentment and skepticism. All of these things. So then we have to look at the whole reading as a group, as a summary, you might say. What do we think this means for the whole year? Yes, so some themes for the year, I think, is what we've got here. The air or fire, or rather, or will of the people is that we have completion. We would like to see a completion of the pandemic. We'd like to see it ended. We'd like to see unity and strength between all our people. We'd like to achieve some progress against the disease. I think the air or influence here is perhaps very relevant. It mentions safety precautions a lot and hazard protections. I think the year is going to see a lot of, sticking to the rules still. Your 2-meter distances and your social distancing. A vaccine is not going to save us in time to be the theme of the year. Though the year will feel as though you're ungrounded and being ungrounded, the world will feel like it's going very fast. It's going to feel dreadful at times. And there's going to be so many different opportunities and so many different initiatives. But the year itself is going to go quickly. It's going to go with the swiftness of the 8 of Wands. We're going to see some institutional collapse. This is not going to be the best part of the year by a long way. We're going to see unexpected workloads, lots of bankruptcies, of course. There's going to be companies and other institutions going bankrupt, run out of money, dealing with their creditors, a whole tsunami of debt. But overall, the spirit of the year is still going to contain lots of hope and creativity and lots of solitude and well-being. So for the sake of your well-being, I think you probably need to encourage the solitude and wait for the year to swiftly end while the politicians and the safety rules keep us going the best we can, waiting for the completion. And as I say, the institutional collapse is going to be a big key theme of the year. I hope you found that entertaining or enlightening. You can get your own deck of the Word Cloud Tarot deck from wordcloudtarot.com. You can follow us on all these social media pages. We're very happy to have you and speak to you each week. The year 21 will hold many things for this show in particular, so look out for our next show next week. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.